This is the loneliest capsule in the world, hidden in the Italian Alps. This emergency shelter almost 3,000 meters above the glacier, and right next to the highest mountain in Europe, Mont Blanc. But am I, as an absolute beginner, fit enough to make it to this spaceship-like capsule? I can't go on. Is a simple mistake putting me in unexpected danger up here? Mamma mia. How do I deal with the altitude at night? This really is hell, about 4 to 6 hours ahead of us. Over 1,000 meters in altitude that we have to climb. There's no turning back now, folks. Let's rock this. I really wonder what you can see up there in that capsule. I mean, it looks so modern. It looks like a little UFO capsule. It is also the most modern emergency shelter on a mountain that pretty much exists in the world. There are many different bivouacs spread across the Alps, where you can find shelter if the weather turns bad, which can actually become a reality because a thunderstorm is possibly forecast for this afternoon.
My name is Andrea. I am a mountain guide and have been working here for 10 years. In any case, the last part is the most difficult because it is very steep. The most important thing here is not to fall.
Now we are already at 2,000 meters altitude. I definitely feel that there is less air here. I was aware that we would face 3 stages. While stage 1 involves simple hiking through grasslands, stage 2 already presents us with several river crossings and a via ferrata, but both are nothing compared to stage 3, where we have to cross glaciers and climb a nearly 40-meter high steep wall. You wouldn't think it, but the backpack is so heavy. We have to carry a lot of water because up there's simply no clean running water, even though we're right by the glacier. How about you?
The entire camera equipment.
That definitely doesn't make the ascent any easier. I already noticed in the first few meters that it's not as easy as I imagined.
We start on an easy hiking trail. It then becomes steeper and more difficult.
This hiking trail is also simply classified as difficult, more for experienced hikers and climbers, and I am an ultra beginner. Out of the comfort zone, people. Now we have another problem behind us. Just 3 people and they are fast, because in the capsule there are only limited sleeping places. If it's full, we have to sleep outside. We really have to hurry now. This is really exhausting. And those up ahead are getting closer. I can already feel the altitude. It definitely goes up another 500 meters. The meadow was easy. Here's stage 2. Hiking up over the rock. It's already a bit more challenging, but nothing compared to stage 3. We're expecting a pretty steep rock face that we have to climb. Now we just have to cross a river. It looks quite torrential, I'm being honest. Perfect, thank you. That was definitely a challenge. We are about to be overtaken.
We are going to the Bivacco Gervasut.
You're going there too. Yes, they were officially overtaken. If there are 2 more up there, then we simply won't have a place to sleep up there. It was already like that in the first defeat, now just being overtaken and knowing we're not alone up there. It's really more exhausting than I thought, especially with this heavy backpack. It pulls you back the whole time. I'm not sure if we can make it today, because if I don't make it, the dream of the most dangerous hut in the world will simply burst. This hut is located on a narrow and sharp mountain ridge over 3,000 meters high. A wrong step on the way here can quickly become fatal, yet at the same time, up here you have an incomparable view of Mont Blanc and the Matterhorn.
This hut is twice as heavy as the capsule.
Now you're really hiking on a pretty narrow ridge here. This is definitely a tougher stage. I last walked on the Thunderballs over the stairway to heaven 2 years ago. You could tell by my shoes, they were already a bit worn out.
You risk losing the soul.
That might not have been so smart of me. I have the hiking boots that I already walked the ladder with. Wow, I think I really made a mistake with them. On stage 2, we also had to put on the climbing harness because, of course, we had a via ferrata in front of us that we had to climb up. And when I saw it for the first time, right in front of a rather rushing stream that we had to cross first, I was a bit intimidated by it. I'm also a little excited. It looks really challenging. It should just get harder. I really hope I can manage it with my shoe soles. Take a look at it. I only noticed it myself since I walked up. I admit, a bit dumb, so don't imitate it.
There is a fixed rope, very steep terrain. We secure ourselves to the harness, put on our helmet, and climb through the passage.
Wow, the shoes just don't slip at all.
Should we hook ourselves in? No, it's fine.
He is honestly a bit confused, I must say. Oh my god, folks, this is really more exhausting than I thought. This is only level 2. I was so focused, so locked in. Up to that point, it was the hardest part. At that point, I wasn't yet aware of how difficult it would become. I really have to concentrate right now. I also really need to consider my shoes a bit. Ouch, that was a missed kick. Dude, it goes really deep down here. Why are we doing all this without safety? Wait. We have the first part of stage 2. Man, it's really steep down there. That's kind of crazy, right? It looks a bit sketchy, but it's doable. Guys, I'm really at my limit right now. I think this is really intense training for the most dangerous hut. Look at how epic it looks here with the glacier. You can also see how high we are. Honestly, I've noticed that the air is getting thinner. It's becoming increasingly difficult to breathe or to get the oxygen you're used to when you're in Germany. We are just before stage 3, the most difficult stage. At some point, there's only rock. I really underestimated it. It's much more difficult than just how often do I have to cross this river here? Wow, okay, I think this is the hardest river we had to cross. Strength, people. You see, we have already reached the snow. When we then entered stage 3, there were the first glacier outflows. I was like, wow, cool. Like, we're here in the middle of summer and there's still snow up there. So I went straight there, really wanted to walk a few meters in the snow. Oh shit. Oh, how do you not get up there properly? Man, that's crazy. Shit, we have a problem. At that moment, I really thought I wouldn't make it up there today. Oh no, that's not so good.
I just thought, oh shit. I said it before.
My soul just came off. I was so shocked. Maybe it wasn't the best idea.
If you have no soul left, we'll go down.
For a moment, it felt like the dream was bursting, to hike up to that capsule.
It's not exactly safe to climb a mountain without shoes. You have no grip on the rocks. I think it's better to go down.
We were about to turn back. Thankfully, I had a first aid kit with me. We taped ourselves up and thought, okay, let's take the first few steps and see how it goes with the soul. But the shock at that moment was really deep. That was really dumb of me. I admit that myself. So hiking up the mountain like that is not great. We still had the hardest part ahead of us. He definitely won't forget this adventure. A YouTuber who shows up with such crappy shoes. The mood is just in the dumps. He is understandably mad. I would be too in his place. Next time, I know better. Especially for the most dangerous hut, the best hiking boots on the market will be bought. The tape is already starting to come off, but we're pushing through. We really want to get up there. We really want to get up there and find out what's up there. In stage 3, we had to cross some glacier runoffs where rocks were coming down.
There is rockfall here. Please do not hold on.
Where we had to go over quickly, where we also put on our crampons to get across. Now, for the first time, we're going onto the glacier, and we have to be a bit careful that no rocks come down here. I know, it's just as annoying for me. Honestly, I was really embarrassed. This won't happen again on the next hike. I will buy new shoes. That was never a role model for me. This is really the rockiest part here. I'm just praying that my shoes hold up with the tape. It's already torn a little down there. It got rockier and stonier, where you really had to climb. I'm already at the point of no return. Now it's just concentration until we reach the top. Look at this here, just at glacier height. After the last adventure on the island didn't work out, today has to succeed. How awesome does that look? Crazy. Next glacier part, people.
To cross a snowfield, we put on the crampons and rope up. Crevasses can be very dangerous if you're not secured.
We then walked step by step over the glacier tongue, always with the respect that something unexpected could happen here. We have 2 new people joining us again. Young man, take number 2. How does it look down there? Bad? Then do it again, sort of over the middle. People, we are being passed for the second time.
If they run now, then there will be 8 of them, assuming no one is inside.
The third part is unbelievably exhausting. You really climb on rocks here and then over glacier tongues. This is definitely not for beginners. It's really one of the toughest things I've done for YouTube. Just every glacier looks so cool. Dude, this is so exhausting. Dude, I can't go on really, especially with the altitude and the air. I'm really curious to see what it's like up there. And when I saw the capsule at the top for the first time, it really gave me energy. It really gave me strength, real anticipation. It became clear to me at that moment, hey, I can do this today. I'm getting to the capsule today. It'll work out somehow. It's within reach. It's right there. This is giving me so much energy to push through to the top. Man, it looks so awesome. So curious about what awaits us up there in that capsule. The hardest part is actually still ahead of us. Phew, okay. I actually don't want to see it. It's supposed to get really steep, like really climbing. When I saw the last rock wall we have to climb, I was really like, okay, this is the hardest part of the hike today. You have to climb up this steep wall to the capsule, and we have bad news. It's an extraordinary day somehow. Apparently there are 10 people up there, and it only has space for 12 or 8, so one has to sleep on the ground. So we head to the last glacier tongue before the steep wall, but due to the tape on my shoe, I lacked a lot of grip, making the ascent significantly more slippery, this time without crampons. I think I'm already slipping here. That wasn't so good, one step at a time. Hey, that really sucks.
No, this is really crap. In any case, the last part is the hardest because it is very steep. There is a rope, but we have to move very carefully.
We will climb almost 40 meters high. The most important thing is not to fall down. Guys, final stretch. I can hardly speak. I've been super excited the whole hike, but this part is really the steepest. Here it goes up 80 degrees, if not almost 90 degrees with securing carabiners. I haven't been shown how to do it, but I'll figure it out myself. I'd say, let's go. Of course, we have to go up there too. These are the last meters. Now there's no way back. Okay, and I had a lot of respect for the climbing path again. I was full of adrenaline, fully concentrated, locked in to get up there. I talked little, I think. I was just like, I just want to get up to this capsule now. He doesn't clip in, not bad either. Aren't you hooking yourself in?
No,
And why not?
because I am a mountain climber.
That's what I call very professional.
One is enough.
Okay, it's steep here. Oh my god. Okay, we're almost there. Oh my god, it was extremely hard. I was really close to my limit. I really pushed myself at that moment. Oh guys, but I have such anticipation. It's so close to the dream. The height, everything led to this moment here, but a good training for the most dangerous tour in the world. Oh wow, we are almost there. Dude, that looks crazy. I'm curious how many people will still get a sleeping spot back there. The last few meters with broken shoes. Okay, we almost made it. Oh my freaking lord. I came up around the corner of the rock, saw the capsule, and I was full of joy that I accomplished all of this. We made it. Good job. We actually made it, guys. Man with broken shoes. We pulled through. I am really very curious now about what it looks like inside, what the equipment will be like in there. I would say let's go inside. There are also really cool shots of how this bivouac was built. Wow, quite a few people. It looks like a space capsule. Looks so wild. Wow, there's real cooking equipment here. There's just a computer here, guys. There's even a real headset. There's just a walkie-talkie here. You can easily adjust them if you want to heat this up. Electric point, living light. This is really modern. There were 2 tables where you could chill. There was actually a hot plate where we could have made something to eat. The whole thing is powered by solar. There's real electricity here, and so on and so forth. What a view here. Let's see how the sleeping situation looks. This is really quite full. There are already people sleeping in there. There are mattresses everywhere, basically. People sleep here 10, 11, 12. But they are sleeping here in the middle of the day. I didn't think there would be so many people inside. I thought we would be the only ones. We had already noticed while hiking that we were often overtaken. And indeed, there were many more people than there were sleeping places. There's simply still a bed free in there. There are 3 of us. We took so long with the shoes to film him and so on.
The challenge was to find a bed.
It was super crowded, also very uncomfortably crowded actually. You just want to relax and unwind. Then it was loud all the time. People talked a lot, chatted a lot, which is understandable. It's actually much more challenging up here than I thought. 2 more are just coming. We are already completely over what this bivouac can basically handle. There are 12 spots, and we are 17 people. The math doesn't work. The capsule is basically on a cliff where it goes really deep down. There's a bit of fear, like what if the capsule falls down? 2 more have just arrived. Meanwhile, we are 20. Among them are 2 Scots who told us that another emergency shelter recently fell into the depths. Let's hope the capsule doesn't fall with so many people. This is really mental, guys. It's not really that you can calm down here, because everyone is just talking over each other. I hope we can even sleep at all today. Because it is the most modern bivouac in the mountains, we naturally wanted to cook properly there. We prepared with gnocchi, with Serini. Everyone laughed when they saw our Serini. For that, we actually have a stove here. Make a proper, nice, delicious gourmet meal. Celebrated too soon. Unfortunately, it only gets slightly warm. There wasn't enough electricity. That's why we had to switch to the gas stove. Now we come in here, the gnocchi are ready. But it worked. It was tasty, but everything was also a bit dirty. That's our gnocchi, all done. Oh yes, it's become more comfortable. I think we'll be able to sleep today. I just want the night to be over. The tape kind of worked. The shoe is definitely repaired for tomorrow morning. Of course, there was also the question, okay, where do we go to the toilet there? There is no toilet there. Yeah, great, you just go in the wild. It smelled accordingly when we walked around the capsule a bit. I don't know where we'll do our business tomorrow. It all smells very much like, pee here. Where's the toilet? Is there one here? Here. This is the toilet? I really thought we would have a toilet, but this is just the trash for the big business. Just a plastic bag. It smells a lot like pee here, guys. I didn't expect that. Until now, I only feel a slight headache, but it could also be from the backpack that the altitude sickness doesn't affect me here at night. The thing is, there's no way back today. My legs are completely done. Well, I wouldn't be able to make it back down today either. Thank God Andrea secured 2 beds for us, one for him and one for Jonas and me, which is already a challenge for both of us to find any sleep with so many people in one room. But it was getting darker and darker. We took another look at everything from above. I really feel like the king of the mountains here. I think the biggest challenge tonight will be sleeping in this room with many other people, then sharing a bed with Jonas, and that with really nice sweaty smells. Looks really awesome. We are just above a glacier tongue here. Behind me, it goes really high up. Behind that is Mont Blanc. An adventure of the extravagant kind. If you've enjoyed it so far, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Many of you actually haven't subscribed yet, so feel free to do so if you haven't. We're going to sleep now. We came in and it smelled extremely of sweat, socks, everything. The air was quite humid there, and then we only had one bed, Jonas and I. We had to squeeze in there together, and I just hope to sleep. It's not even that late, around 10 o'clock. It's really loud. People keep coming in all the time. The first ones leave at 1 o'clock, the next one's at 4 o'clock. I'm really curious if I'll be able to sleep here at all. In that sense, friends. After about half an hour, my stomach started to feel a little queasy. There's no bathroom, I can't go anywhere. I also don't want to wake up the people. I was really scared, I have to honestly say, as I was lying there. Maybe it was the height, maybe it was the gnocchi we ate with not so tasty or used cutlery. I don't know.
At high altitudes, your heart beats noticeably faster. It's much harder to fall asleep. You can get headaches or even stomach aches.
Still snoring are like 5 out of 10 people or so. Oh, people, this is really hell. I just want the night to be over. Otherwise, we'll just keep sleeping. Can't sleep because it's 150 or something. My brain is working all the time. I don't know if it's the altitude or because everyone is somehow snoring. Definitely not an easy night. So now, even trying to sleep a little, this stinks. People are snoring extremely loudly. Everything else. So at 4 o'clock, I was actually able to sleep for 2 hours. But then we got up right away because we had to go back down. And guys, then we didn't go out. I forgot everything because the sunrise, how the sun rose over the mountains looked so beautiful. It's early morning. I slept really badly. 2 hours max. I also have to say, with the altitude, I had a bit of a headache. In the end, I could sleep a bit. I would say it sounded a bit familiar to me. We are definitely a bit closer to our goal of being at the most dangerous hut in the world, or exploring more huts in the mountains here, which I like. Feel free to write that in the comments. If you like the video, feel free to like it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Here's the next video now. See you then, bye.